Well, let's dispose of Senator Lieberman first, because the fact of the matter is that what he said isn't true, and he knows it's not true. It's kind of the continued moral degeneration of Joe Lieberman on display for the entire country to watch. The fact is that, you know, in the Senate, in 3.5 short years, Senator Obama, with Senator Lugar, has authored major nuclear nonproliferation legislation. He and Tom Colburn, a Republican from Oklahoma who's quite conservative, co-authored a law that makes government more transparent. They call it the Google and Government Act. And the fact of the matter is that Senator Obama, working with Senator McCain and many others, took on members of his own party and others to pass some of the strongest ethics reforms that have been passed for a long time in Washington. And Joe Lieberman knows that, to be honest. Now, let's look at this ad, though, because it's very interesting. Okay. Yes. Well, let's talk about this ad, though, because this is really what's going on right now, which is that the McCain campaign with this choice proved two things. One is that John McCain is not a maverick, and frankly, as we learn more about Sarah Palin, what we're learning is that she's not really a reformer. You know, I think the record's pretty clear now that Senator McCain would have loved to have picked a Joe Lieberman or a Tom Ridge. As recently as 2 weeks ago, he was talking about picking a pro-choice running mate. Instead, after that was vetoed by his campaign staff and other members of the Republican Party, he picked someone who socially is more conservative than he is and who appeals really to the most extreme parts of the right wing on lots of social issues. So that's not a maverick choice. The fact of the matter is it's a choice that was made to appease the right wing of his party that wasn't excited about his candidacy. And then let's go to her reformer credentials. Last Friday, when she was introduced to the American people, John McCain said she opposed the bridge to nowhere. We know that's not true. As a matter of fact, not only did she support it, but even after Congress decided not to fund it any longer, she still took the $400 million for Alaska.